effortless.
Our guest was coming out here next, Céline Dion. Celine Dion, yes. Marking her second English song.
The accent, you know. But it's good.
He's flirting with her. He's flirting with her. Celine. Sing, Celine. That ad-lib is unique to this performance. She doesn't do it that way in her other live performances. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The big fans know. Hi friends, your buddy Gilbert here with a very special video. Today we are getting 3 videos, that's right, 3 live performances of her first English language single, Where Does My Heart Beat Now? Before we get started, if you like fun reactions and if you're a big fan of Celine Dion, or if you just kind of like her and want to get to know more about her, please smash the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you can get notified when I drop another reaction video, probably going to be about Celine. The reason that we are doing this is because it is the 33rd anniversary of Celine Dion's album Unison, which was her first English album that she released here in the States. We're going to Jay Leno, and then live with Regis and Kathy, and then we're going to a live performance of her song from her concert, The Color of My Love, during the tour of the same name from 1994. It's out on DVD, and of course I have it because I'm obsessed. I'm so excited. Let's get right into it.
In Montreal. And she's making her first appearance.
Look at the VCR. You see the
name is Céline Dion.
The display stuff. This is a legit video. Thank you, whoever uploaded this. From your VCR. Looks pretty. Oh, I love that guy on the guitar. He's really he's rocking. Nice hearing Celine. That was pretty.
We were lost in time. Everything I needed, I fell into your eyes. Always thought of keeping your heart next to mine.
2 months. 2 months to learn English.
But now that she's so far away, don't know how I could live without a trace.
That resonance.
Where the silent hearts go, where does my heart beat now?
Her placement and diction is perfect. Open vowel, yes, Celine. So much conviction.
Where does my heart beat now? Can't live without
She can channel that sound like no one else. Live performances is where she shines. No one can sound that great live like she can. I read and witnessed a video and a documentary style thing about her that the label knew that that was going to be her selling point. Get her on TV shows, get her out there to perform at award shows, because live singing is what's going to get Celine the name that they wanted her to have. That's where the proof is in the pudding, was that she could do live in front of a mic what most, if not nearly all, recording artists at that time could not do. She was absolutely in the league of Mariah and Whitney, and the label wanted to show that. Sing, Celine! That ad-lib is unique to this performance. She doesn't do it that way in her other live performances. Right, guys? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The big fans know. Such a dreamer, look at her. She believes this song so much. See the nod? Effortless. God, you can sing, Celine. That power. Wow. She has sheer power without sacrificing romance and sensitivity and vulnerability. It's an enigma. Agility is crazy. Listen to those runs, those riffs. Wow. A star is born, ladies and gentlemen. A star is born. Look at how graceful she is.
I didn't say the name. The album is called Unison. Beautiful album. I heard it over the
Thank you
weekend.
so much.
Beautiful, beautiful album.
She's nervous.
Well, it's fun. When Montreal is one of the prettiest cities in the world. And,
Yeah, very pretty.
And your music is all over there all the time on TV, and it's nice to have you here.
You know, I have to tell you that I'm nervous, first of all.
Yeah.
Why?
and I'm very proud to be here and to meet, everybody. And I'm very proud to be part of this show, really.
Well, no, it's nice to have you here.
She's speaking it perfectly. 2 months, y'all.
Born in Montreal?
Yes, I was born, well, no, not in Montreal. I was born in a little town called Charlemagne.
Oh.
And this is about 15 or 20 minutes from Montreal.
And your English is very good. I was expecting the accent, you know. But it's good.
He's flirting with her.
I have to tell you that 3 years ago, I couldn't speak a word in English.
Really?
So I went to school. I went to Berlitz for 2 months. But really, and
Like a commercial,
I learned because I wanted to,
And I bet you couldn't sing before you listened to those albums either, those records. No, that's terrific. This is a beautiful, beautiful album.
Thank you very
and
much. Thank you.
I'm excited that you're on this show first, because I'm sure you're going to be
I'm
a
very
huge star,
excited.
and you can say,
Icon.
we had her first. So
Yep.
That's great.
For sure.
Well, I want to
Dion.
thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you. You'll be back again. The album's called Unison, and we'll be back again right after this.
Thank you.
He's flirting with her. Celine. See, she's always had that allure. Like, you're just so drawn to her. Even I'm like, hey, Celine. No, that's really awkward. It's like incest. But I love you. She is amazing. She sounds so comfortable with the language, right? Doesn't she, guys? I'm so proud of her. Like, and I know we've all heard the interviews where she was really nervous at this time doing songs in English, because even though she gets to record and go out and sing and do all these things in English, this is where it's like the gauntlet is thrown down. You have to do interviews and talk about the record and meet the demographic and mingle and people want to get to know you. Who is this new artist? What is she like? You know, what's her personality like? And so she had to speak English, and she was so nervous, but I thought she did so well. We're going to up the fire a little bit on her and give her 2 interviewers, Regis and Kathy Lee.
All right. Yeah, that's the latest hit by our French-Canadian pop star guest who's coming out here next, Céline Dion. Celine Dion, yes. Marking her second English song to top the Billboard charts from her debut English album. At 23, she is far from new to the music scene, having produced 4 platinum and 5 gold French albums in Canada, honored as the first French-Canadian artist ever to win the Best Female Vocalist, the Album of the Year at the Juno Awards, which is their Grammy
Their
Awards.
equivalent of the Grammys, right?
So here she is, Miss Celine Dion.
Well, he got it right the second time. I was like, he didn't get her name right. She's like, Celine. That will never happen again. She's a household name.
Welcome to America.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Oh, yes,
And what
absolutely.
a powerful voice comes out of this very petite and tiny body. Petite. Thank you.
And you come from a musical family as well, huh?
Yes, I have 13 brothers and sisters.
All of them sing, play something?
Everybody plays instruments and sing. and I'm the baby of the family.
Is that right?
And I'm a singer. And my parents were musicians also.
And they wanted their own orchestra, so they had all of you.
Exactly. They almost have an orchestra. I'm
Pretty
kind of
much
the accident of the family. Well, because my parents
right before.
Well, you know, my parents had a couple of twins, and they didn't want to have children anymore. It's like enough is enough. And 6 years after I was born.
No kidding.
But I'm very proud to be here. Very much.
We're happy you're here too, Celine.
3 years ago through a Berlitz course, right? Yeah. I went to school because I couldn't speak English, and I wanted to sing. I was singing in English when I was little, but I didn't really understand what I was singing at that time.
What were some of the songs? Do you remember them?
What a Feeling, those kind of songs.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And pop songs. And Aretha Franklin songs and like music. And I was singing because I liked it. And one day I said, I would love to have a big career if it's possible and go as far as possible.
Sure.
And I would love to talk with the people also, not only singing one song after the other, but also sharing something else with the people.
Actually conversing.
Exactly. So I decided to go to school and now
How long does a Berlitz course take these days?
Well, it depends. When I went to the school, I went 2 months every day, 9 to 5, 5 days a week.
For 2 months?
For 2 months.
Well,
It was not
bad at
easy.
all.
It's not easy, but
It works.
Yeah.
It worked. Yeah,
Sure
definitely.
Well, now your parents are still entertaining and...
When they were younger, they were performing with my family. They were doing touring in the province of Quebec. And now I still live with my parents, but they don't do music anymore. But the rest of my family, they're all singing. They all have their groups, and 3 of them, they're doing it professionally.
And you bought your folks this new home, is that right?
Yeah.
Now, that had to make you feel so fabulous to be able to do that for them.
Well, you know, my parents, they worked really, really, really hard. They gave us everything. So today I'm 23 years old and I want to live with my parents. Still, they're going to be here. And if I can bring something to them, it's like buying a house to my parents. It's like nothing to compare what they gave to me.
Well, how did you crack through, Celine? I mean, you know, you were singing, as a kid and so on, but then what happened? Did you?
I grew up in around musicians and instruments, and I was telling my mother I want to sing, so please, you know. She said, okay, I want you to do it professionally, and she wrote my first song. And one of my brother and me wrote the music, just at home, very simple. And we went to a very cheap studio in Montreal, and we did record the song for a demo. And my brother said, I'm going to send this cassette to a famous manager in Montreal. So he did. And we waited a couple of days, no answer. So my brother called and he said, yes, we sent you a cassette. And I know you didn't listen to it because you would have called me. So anyway, so he said, okay, let me call you back. So the manager listened to the song. And he called 5 minutes after and he said, I would like to meet the girl. And I was 12 years old, very shy, with my mother. 12 years old. And I went to see the manager. We've been working together for 10 years. And this is my 10th album.
And he, he mortgaged his,
I'm an old singer.
Yeah, you've been around and you paid your dues. But he then believed in you so much, we understand he mortgaged his own house just to...
Everything. Yeah, he was managing the most famous singer in Quebec. And then, you know, I don't know, they had a fight or something. I just can't
remember. Falling out, we call it.
Yeah. And anyway, he wanted to go back to school, but anyway, he asked me to sing in front of him when I went to the office. And he decided to work with me.
She kind of let something out there. I mean, they had a fight or something.
That's awesome.
She's like, even that's a little bit more, you know, and then for whatever reason they stopped working together. Like,
the first English album.
you know, you have to think about the PC ways to say things.
Unison.
Thank you very much.
And you're going to sing the big hit from Unison?
It's a pleasure for me.
All right.
Thank you for
Where
inviting
does
me.
my heart beat now? Thanks, Celine.
She's so polite. It'd be my pleasure. Thank you for having me. I love her. Freaking love you, Celine Dion. So polite, so kind and gracious and humble.
So much to believe in. We were lost in time. Everything I needed, I fell into your eyes.
That's a lot to prepare for. Those of you that are singers as well, I mean, like, you have to prepare mentally as well as physically to sing, right? You have to do your warm-ups, you have to do your scales. Sometimes if you really want to make sure that you sound your best, you avoid dairy, nothing that will create extra mucus. Vocal rest is also another thing that you can do to prepare vocally for a performance, but there's also the mental part of preparation for singing. It's an entirely different way to prepare than to prepare for an interview, right? With an interview, it's about stop saying, Celine. It's about dialogue and it's about what you want to share. And getting your opinions together. She had to prepare for both of that. She just literally went from an interview and over to the stage. And in a language that is not, you know, her first language, in a language that's brand new to her. It's a lot to put on her, and look how she shines. This is why we love you, Celine. Because you took all of that on to give of yourself, this beautiful gift and talent and soul that you have. You took that all on to share that with us, and you really stepped up to the plate. The resonance is crazy. Wait, her outfit though, I don't know how I feel about the outfit. It's cute, it's Celine, she can do no wrong. Oh, did you catch it when she held the note, Give Me Wings to Fly? She riffed, kind of like went down the scale. Don't really like that choice as much as I like when she just holds her notes out. I think we all do, right? She's the queen of holding notes, so that's how I like her to sing, is just hold it straight, because she's such a pro at it and so easy for her to do.
Dion from Canada, big star all over the world. We'll be back in a moment.
I love you, Celine. She looked a lot more nervous in this interview, don't you guys think? I know that she was nervous with Leno, but she looked a lot more nervous in this one. And I think the only reason that you can tell is for those of us that know her, that have followed her along. I don't think anybody could probably tell. They must have figured that she was nervous, but she doesn't look nervous to just like the naked eye. It's only when you know the totality of her personality and when she's confident, when she's nervous or whatever. It's so endearing. She was so nervous. I just want to hug her. But Celine, you killed it. You killed the interview, and of course you killed the performance. Now we're going to go to the performance of this same song from the Color of My Love DVD. I love. This is probably my favorite performance of the song. This is about 4 years later, right? Because that was just in 1990. And we're going to see how it fares to the other first two we saw when she first launched out into English. Rocking the short hair, Katie Lang look.
So much to believe in. We were lost in time. Everything I needed, I fell into your eyes.
More polish, you notice?
Thought of keeping your heart next to mine. But now that seems so far away.
It just sounds more refined, her performance style, while still maintaining all of that power, that diction, that control, that range. It's just now more piercing, more channeled, more purposed, more focused. Effortless. She sounds more comfortable with the pronunciation.
Drifting helplessly, hiding from the thunder, come and rescue me.
Wow.
Driven by the hunger of the endless stream. I'm searching for the hand that I can hold. I'm reaching for the arms that let me know.
Sing, Celine.
Where the silent hearts go, where does my heart beat?
I would love to be in that audience, wouldn't y'all? Just a few feet away from her. It's a small auditorium. I mean, it looks big on camera, but that stage is pretty big. No matter where you sit, kind of like the Colosseum's Palace, you're going to be close to the stage. That sound is probably amazing. Could you just imagine the acoustics and the reverb of her voice bouncing all over those walls? I'm sure it was incredible. And this is the same night that she did that infamous performance of Elvis's I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. So wait, was this 93 or 94? I said 94. I think the DVD was released in 94. Maybe this was recorded in 93. That's why I'm getting confused. That background singer, by the way, she was on The Voice recently. We'll talk about that later. Effortless. Y'all know she could have held that note for 5 more years. It pings in my ears. It's just so full of resonance. Sing, Celine. Okay, we all know that she pounds her chest. That was like rapid pounding. She's feeling it. I love the back, like, neck little whip that she does. Oh, ooh, and now she got some shoulders. Come on, Celine. Oh. So much conviction, so much passion, power. She can project like no one else. I'm sorry. There's no one out there that can project like that. And her tiny little frame, kind of like what they were saying. Like, it's not an insult to her size. I mean, I want to be petite. It's just, she's human. Like, she has this tiny little frame and this voice that is larger than life just effortlessly comes out of her. It's a phenomenon. So Cassandra Lewis is a former background singer of Celine, and she was on The Voice recently.
I said it ain't no way for me to kill you. There we go.
And she wanted to make a name for herself, but one of the big things was that she used to sing with Celine, and she was in the background there in that performance. She's been, I guess, singing with her for a while. So when it was time for Cassandra Lewis to be on The Voice, Celine sent her a very special message of encouragement, and it was really cute.
Hi, Cassandra.
Oh my gosh.
I'll always remember how much fun we had on tour, and you were always such a great singer. So I want to wish you the best of luck with your audition on The Voice. You go, girl.
There you go. That is wonderful.
So I'm dying to know, what overall is your favorite live performance of Where Does My Heart Beat Now? Was it one of these ones? Was it one she's done in Vegas? I would love to know. Please drop it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and drop me a comment. Are you a fan of Celine Dion? Are you excited that she broke through in English and released Unison and had the phenomenal career that she had ever since? Because now we get this amazing music. I would love to hear all about it. Till next time, I love you, God bless you, and I will see you in the very next video. Mwah. Bye.